Jessie B Scrapbooking back with another process video. This one is for the Scrap 5 challenge. And in the Scrap 5 challenge, I have to have wood grain, candy canes, gold or silver splatter, 3 or more pictures, and to use a punch. So I think I'm going to use this punch. It's just a little branch. And then here are my pictures. They're tiny. This is me and my sister-in-law, and we were keeping book at the high school game. And then these other pictures are the teams playing. My nephew is there, and there, and there. So I'm going to put these onto one of my little layouts. These pictures were taken this last weekend. And because it is basketball, I am going to bring in some little basketballs from Shadney's shop. And I'm going to use a page map sketch. So I'm using this sketch here. And this is from June of 2020. So, yeah. Let's get going. So, I am so excited. This is my first time participating with the Scrap 5 challenge, and I'm excited about playing along. I watched people play on it so much, and so now I get the honor of participating. So make sure if you play along with us and you post on Instagram or Facebook, use the hashtag Scrap5, and that way we can see everything that you do with the same 5 things that we have picked out. Well, I didn't pick out. I just playing along. Okay, so while I was talking there, I got my pictures all cut down, and I cut one a little bit bigger, the one with myself and my sister-in-law, and then the other ones I keep smaller and into a nice square shape. And I'm going to use this beautiful red and gold foiled paper as my center block, and the beautiful wood grain as my background. And wood grain is one of the Scrap 5 prompts that I have to use, and so is 3 or more photos. So I got 4 photos on here, so I've gotten 2 out of the 5 done. I'm using this amazing holly, and I think it's a leaf, but it's not like a holly leaf. There's holly leaves in it, but I think it's more like a fir and holly branches. And so I'm going to use that for my center element. And I really like this sketch from Page Maps. It's simple, but it turns out so pretty, and it works out perfect because I'm going to be using these 3 basketball flares from Shadney's Etsy shop, and they're just the perfect size. They are so cute. I absolutely love these little basketballs. And since I have 2 nephews, a niece, and my daughter that all play basketball from junior high clear up to college, I figured I would definitely use little basketball flares. So I grabbed this. It's a wood grain, gold foiled wood grain that was in my scraps. I got it in a paper pad, like a 6x8 paper pad, probably a couple years ago, and I love it. And I don't have much of it left, but I have this one piece, so I'm going to use it. And then I'm going to also back that same picture with a orange, so it matches the basketballs that I have down. In the sketch, it has that one picture that kind of stands out, has like a sketchy border around it. And so instead of a sketchy border, I am going to be doing a double mat. And So I get all that done. I didn't quite have enough, so I'm just paper piecing it together, but you can't even tell when I'm done. And I like the way that that looks. Now I think I'm going to start gluing everything down because everything keeps moving. It's driving me crazy. Oh, first of all, I remembered I do want to use washi tape. So I moved my little washi tape. These are all my Christmas washi tapes and different other stuff I have for Christmas. I move it in front of me and leave it there so that I can remember to use the washi tape. And so it's, yeah, it's just sitting there as a reminder that I do want to use that. And I will in a second, and then I'll move it out of the way. Okay, so now, first of all, though, I'm looking at this going, oh my goodness, the pictures are getting lost in that beautiful, busy background. So I am going to mat the 3 remaining pictures on a very thin layer of black cardstock, and I like that. It just helps them pop off the page a little bit more. And I'm sticking pretty close to the sketch here. And then this one here on the sketch, it is square, but I tilt it. I just, for some reason, I felt like it needed to be tilted just a tiny bit. And so I do, and I love the way it looks. So getting my little flares glued down, I'm just using the ATG. It holds wonderfully. And so I get those. And I made sure that the little basketballs weren't all lined up. I kind of like turned them so that they were all different directions. And here's where I'm picking out the first washi tape, and it's that khaki color with the green polka dots. And I like that. And then I'm going to grab another washi tape, and it is the Christmas plaid. And so I'm using it in 2 different spots. And I just think that it gives a nice definition between the top and bottom. So there you go. I move that container out of the way and bring in my punch. So a punch is the third thing that I have to add for the Scrap 5 challenge. And I'm using these adorable little sprigs of, they're like little fir sprigs, and they remind me of Christmas tree. And so I did 3 in one direction, and I flip the paper over and I do 3 more. I think it's 3 more, might be a couple more, in the other direction. That way my little sprigs will go 2 different directions and they're not all the same direction. And I'm going to put 2 on each side of the basketballs, and then 2 up at the top of where the 2 pictures join. And then I remembered I have to have a candy cane. So I'm looking for, it said candy cane or striped or diagonal striped paper, and I want to use a candy cane. So I grabbed this candy cane. It's on clear, it's a clear sticker. So I am going to back it onto a piece of paper and then cut it out so that you can see it. And there you go, all cut out, and I'm just going to lay it up there, and I'm just going to set it there for right this second, and yeah, forget to glue it down. And then I remember I have to, the 5th thing is splatters, gold or silver splatters. So I grab my ink, and I have a beautiful gold ink, and so I grab it out, but my ink will not splatter. Like, no, I don't have anything that would splatter gold. So I would love to get some of that watercolor that is in the metallic colors. Oh, those are so beautiful, but I don't have any. So I am using these little stamps. They're periods, commas, I don't remember, just, you know, from one of my alphabet sets, and I'm using them as little scatters. So splatters, yeah. And so I'm using the gold, and I'm just putting those down like I would if it was splattered paint. And that's where I, forgot to glue down all my little sprigs and my candy cane, so they fell off. So I'm putting them back on here, this time with glue. And that glue, it's just, I picked up that little fine liner bottle at, I think it was Hobby Lobby. And it's a really nice little fine liner bottle. And I just have that quick dry tacky glue in it with a little bit of water so that it doesn't clog up, because otherwise it's such a thick glue that it will not come out of the very fine tip. And so it doesn't take much water either, just enough just to water it down so it can come through the tip. And I love it. It has held everything down just fine. Okay, so I decided that I couldn't see that stripe in the center, that pattern paper. So I'm coming in with this. It's a bronze colored permanent marker. And it's a total metallic and it's so pretty. So I highlight just the edges of the pattern paper, and then I decided to add some splatters in around the gold splatters with this bronze, and just to help it show up a little bit better, and I think it looks really cute. So yeah, I know my splatters are cheating, but I think you still get the same effect. I do end up adding one more candy cane just because I thought the other one kind of looked out of place just having one of them on there. So I do add another little tiny candy cane down in the bottom corner, right next to that bottom picture. And then after that, I believe I am done. I had so much fun participating with the Scrap 5 challenge. It was so much fun. Like I said, I've seen people doing the Scrap 5 for a while, and now that Becky asked me to join, I was so excited. And so yeah, I'm going to do it again, and it's just yeah, it's an amazing hop. You should check everybody else out that is participating. All their links will be in the comments down below. And I forgot, I do add in little arrows. I grabbed this sticker book from the Dollar Tree, and it has these cute little arrows in it. And I'm just pointing right at my nephew because the pictures are so tiny. I know in years to come I will forget which one he was. So I add 2 on camera, and then I do find a third arrow and I add it on off camera, but you'll see it in the close-ups. And yeah, now I won't lose him, and I have some journaling written on the back. And yeah, this layout is done. Thank you so much for watching. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and don't forget, if you play along, to use the hashtag scrap5 on Instagram or Facebook if you post a picture. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.